Makenchi critiques, no Makenchi dick rides, a favorite anime. Welcome to another live reaction to 20th Century Boys. This is going to be a reading of volume 12. Last episode was really interesting, right? They started bringing stuff about the Holy Mother, or his mother, so integral, right? So I'm wondering if Kana's mum is around somewhere. She's instrumental in what's going to happen, so we'll check this out. Cover looks interesting. We got Kana and Ocho, which is a weird combination. But those are the questions she was asking, right? After Ocho. 20th Century Boys. Nice. Ocho and Kenji in a bunny outfit. Alright, who's going to be in this? Kana, Ocho, yep, going to be in it. Kenji, Kozumi is expected. God is always there, but he's never in the episode. Kakuta. Let's get a bit more Kakuta, man. Yukiji, Monchan, Fukube, Maruo. Yeah, for Monchan we got the memo, right? The memo he wrote about the whereabouts of the mom. Yoshitsune has got such a memorable design. When I walk away from this manga, his is going to be one of the few I will. Maruo is definitely, memorable. Yoshitsune is memorable. Ocho is certainly memorable. God is. Fucking a whole bunch of them are. Okay, the time is 2014, 70 years old. Khan is now gathering it to his old friend, vowing to strike back. Okay. Bloody use New Year's Eve. The story until now. Okay, here we go. We are on 12. I saw that they've added a chapter in each volume now. Before there were 11. Or am I wrong? There were 12. Different New Year's Eve starts with pilgrimage, self-destruction, a secret connection, library, science room, under the alcohol lamp, him, gunshot 1, gunshot 2. There's a two-parter there. The real gunshot, the face of a friend. I love these titles. Here we go. We are on chapter 122 now. That's where we are. The New Year's Eve. Different New Year's Eve. Maybe some different recollection or something. December 31st, the year 2014 is almost over. Like every year, we slowly get closer to that moment. Friend is square. Bring bouquets of flowers to the 14th solemn memorial service. It is a ring of prayer that such a dreadful catastrophe will never happen again. I also get vibes of V for Vendetta in this. This is why I respond so well to it. It's such a good anime, and it's, a good manga, and it's one that needs to be adapted. I don't know why the films were enough and they didn't do the anime. I return the mic back to you, Tadokoro-san and Onuki-san. Prayers for peace right now. Oh, Onuki-san, believe it's time. Yes, time. Tadokoro-san. Biggest star of all. Contest. 64th annual Kohaka singing contest. Okay, yeah, there are the posters we've been seeing about this. But we saw the 2015 one, right? This is referring to closing song be done by now. The nation's favorite singer next. Oh, it's actually brings us 2015 Expo. Yeah, that's the one that we saw the singer on. We have a bright future waiting us. Enjoy the background scenes from the original 1970 Osaka Expo. Sing the hopes and dreams of all humanity. Yeah. Haru Namio-san sings the Hello Hello Expo theme. Yeah, we saw posters of him or her. Everybody. Different New Year's Eve. Ah, hello. hello. What a load of garbage. You should say those, man. Let's get this thing going. There was a certain line. Let's all go home. Nobody has the right to stop us. I believe in that. Gonna get back. May we believe that you will return someday. Cheers. Gotta drink a toast, man. You will put a lot of good work this year, next year. Maybe Machiavellian things Kenji's done. Maybe he's not really dead. Figure out what was in the New Year's book, new book of prophecy. the right to defend himself. We won't let him get away with this any longer. Leader speech. Wow, Yoshitsune is such a G. He looks good. I have a voice for Yoshitsune. If there's an anime, I have a voice in my head for him. There she is. Hello, hello, the year 2015, everybody dance. Hello, hello. Is that it? The fucking lyrics is just hello, hello, hello. What the fuck? To everybody in the entire world, hello, hello, the year 2015. You see how sinister they are, how their plan. This is why I love the conspiracy stuff, right? And people always associate some people's music with conspiracy, right? They sold this all to the devil. They're pushing agenda, propaganda, all that shit. That music, they talk about 2015 being the end of the world, right? Like that was their plan from the beginning, that the society or history as we know it will end in 2015 and a new world will be born. She's talking about hello, hello, 2015. Like, they're using her, man, to subtly fucking implant in the audience, right? That 2015 is gonna be this fucking occasion. I love you, I need you, please, baby, please, let me kiss you. Still listen. Oh, it's a nice song. Keep singing. I can play this along like 30 minutes. Sing it for the people who sang here in the past. Nice. Fucking, this is the Kenji. Kenji sat here and busking in it. I'm sure they'd be happy. I wonder. It's a long song. I don't mind. Oh, really? This guy that's been drawn right now looks like Naoki Urasawa. He looks like a caricaturized version of Naoki Urasawa. Sort of, this guy. I love you. I need you. Please, baby, please. Let me kiss you. I love you. No, it's not that song. Let me kiss you. I love you. I need you. I thought it was... she's a little kid again, man. Listen to her uncle. Uncle Kenji. Let me kiss you. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello. Fuck the fuck up, man. Seriously. God, I can imagine this being annoying in the anime if they did one. Sleepy, catch a go. You got that mansion. Go sleep there. What a funny guy. It's true, though. You got rich, right? Because he can predict shit. Turn that chance to be on judging committee. Must be a bore. He's already got everything he wants. I really would love to see a manga just about him. His rise to fame. That would be interesting. They could make a manga just on God. Hey God, hey God. Kenji the bowling boom is coming. Kenji? Fucking your favorite chewing gum will come back into fashion. Fucking Twin Peaks shit right there, man. What the heck is that supposed to mean? Until bowling gets big again. Not until it gets big. Help the dead. Blood, large quantities of blood that screams. Viruses, man. It's the end. It's the end of the... She's had that premonition again. She's linked somehow. 2015. It's going to be a very bad year. Kako performance. Fantastic show. Thank you all for the flowers. No, I'll go home. How was the performance? It's very good, sir. I wonder if anybody noticed the subliminal warnings in the images displayed behind me. Didn't I say? Didn't I say? The music is always used to fucking push agenda, right? Propaganda, this kind of subliminal images displayed behind me. You know, Urasawa was a fucking genius. Every facet of these conspiracies is there, right? Infiltration of government, subliminal language. I'm waiting before... I wonder if friends put shit into the food and drink to dumb down the masses, man. That's all we need now. I don't know, but we must save as many as we can. 2050 is going to be a busy year. Model! Yes, sir. Fucking trans. This is tranny, basically. Fucking model! Look how fucking defeated he looks. He's kind of working with them. He's in on it with them. Maybe he doesn't know. He's compartmentalized. Shit, Maru. I was wondering what happened to Maru. Shit, chapter 123, Pilgrimage. Happy New Year. We were closed from the 1st to the 5th. The management. Hey. We warn you, I can't wish you a happy New Year. I can't wish you a happy New Year. Neither can I. Why? My grandpa died last year, so we're in mourning. You too, my grandma died. Wow. Connected by bereavement. Every single store is closed. You know, I was always wondering, what's so great about New Year's? It's like you get excited when it's coming, but then it's no big deal when it comes. It's true, it's just another year, man. Osechi doesn't taste good, and they have different shows than usual. Come on. But I don't want to agree with that song. Now that we're in mourning, I know what New Year's is about. Oh, man. Otoshi Dama. Otoshi Dama envelopes of money given on New Year's. Okay, I see. It's the red envelopes, right? You're not supposed to accept these gifts if there's a mourning or loss. Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't be right. Right. What about New Year's Day without Otoshi Dama? It's like Eid, man. Giving them money and shit. You only go to your relative's house and say Happy New Year for the Otoshi Dama. So what's going to happen to my entire year's worth of plans? I was going to buy that Tiger 1 at 24 model. By a Walther P38 with a holster. What, a fucking James Bond's gun? Walther PPK is his gun, right? Was that a new model of an old gun? Walther. Damn, I knew the airport. You never find me lying around the ground. Walter's jokes, man. That's a James Bond reference, man. No, this is what Star Wars has done. While you weebos, not you weebos, but weebos out there fucking worshipping Japanese culture, everything Japanese that comes is the greatest thing. You know, Boruto 10 out of 10. This new anime 10 out. This new rom-com movie that makes just fucking an insult to coherence and fucking insults you. 10 out of 10. This is 10. Fuck off. Look at the West. Look how great this fucking manga is. And you wouldn't even realize how much Western influence is on this manga. You wouldn't realize. That would be like a dream come true. Toshidama. What should we do? I don't know. Do you think there's money? When I see something Urasawa related, it tries to just rein it in, right? It tries to rein in that balminess. Yeah, I know it's got just by the nature of the design, right? The way it's drawn, you know it's Japanese. They draw it very larger than life and that kind of thing. But if you look at the writing, it's very restrained, right? Natural conversations, no weird panels, right? You know, and even serious mangas and anime, or mangas have these moments where they're serious and then burst into this weird joke moment, right? Panels where just jokes and faces, the way they draw faces changes. He doesn't have that shit in there. Whoever dropped it must be pretty sad. I think that depends on how much money it is. Did the right thing. Run, Mauro. Don't get caught. Wow, why did he do it just as the police went by? Can't do it. I can't run that fast. Hang in there, Mauro. I guess you never responded when someone calls you Mauro like Oyaji does. I was calling your name Maruko Bashi-san. Oh, Georgie-kun. Happy New Year. I managed Oyaji well this year too. He's a manager. Fuck it, man. How do you get this gig? Now then, Oyaji. Happy New Year, Oyaji. But there you are, Georgie. How this fellow performer calls him by his nickname Oyaji, it's kind of like calling him Dad. Oyaji. Everyone, this is Natsuki Georgie, winner of Japan's Grammy for Best Song. Give him a hand. It's got to be a joke. Marlo, open another bottle of champagne. Don't Perry on there. Pilgrimage. Chapter 123. Yes, sir. Even the students are churning out the hits. How do not your family will have smooth sailing this year? That's the Hello Hello Expo theme. It's a mega hit song. That song fucking is a mega hit. I had very little to do with this. So this is thanks to the wonderful singing of Natsuki, Joji, Harold Akiyama, and Hama Fuyumi. I have a Otoshi Dama for each of you. Very well done. Each of these 4 has a different season of the year in their name. Haru, spring, the Haruka. Natsu, summer. Aki, autumn. Fuyu, winter. Nice. It's so thick. Fuck it. What's in there? When I joined you, you told my parents in the country. You said someday I'm going to send your son back home to you, bearing on Toshidama bulging with money. I'm going to go straight and give it right to them. Fuck, man. He's fucking, Oyaji. You have all done so very well. But you couldn't have come so far by yourselves. It was with the assistance of the record company employees and friend. Please tell me, not friend. The loving support from all your wonderful fans. Never forget that. Okay. Oyaji. There you are, Maru. No, the Hatsumude is the trip to a shrine or temple on New Year's Day. It is often done in traditional kimonos. Good New Year's Day. Yes, it has. Maybe we should make a Hatsumude. These should change, sir. Oh, and Maru, your Toshidama. I would like to accept it, but I've been mourning since the year 2000. Shit, still be mourning. With Kenji. Well, I hope that 2015 will be a good year. I do too. Subway former diet building. Why is it like the Taj Mahal, man? Friends fucking got a wild imagination. Look at that car. Which one? Yeah, it's Harunamio. Yeah, he's waving at us. No, I call him a tranny there, but I think he's got that particular look, right? I've seen this kind of like slick back, glowing face look in some slightly chubbier stars, right? I'm guessing that's not how they're portraying it, right? He's not like a cross-dressing. It's just that kimono he's wearing, right? I get what kind of star he is. He's like one of those old Japanese singer stars, right? Alright, I guess he's wearing that star, I mean the flesh. Bet a famous singer would get to meet him in person. Of course he's a celebrity. Why though? It's just a terrible song. He'll get to have a private audience with friend. Look at all the worshippers. But they can't meet him. Only select if you can see friend face to face. I bet you'd like to see him too, Maru. I am only allowed to go as far as the audience chamber waiting for Maru. Have you gained more weight? Actually, my suit is packed with explosives. What? There are no body checks as far as the waiting room. I don't know how hard it's been for you the past 14 years. Wow, no wonder they have the picture up. So that's why they assume he's dead. Now we get to know. The crowd is simply fabulous. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to see you, Prime Minister. Fucking Prime Minister's in his pocket as well. Haru-sama. Harunamio-sama. It's all about me. If you find a chance, do not hesitate. Wow! So these guys are... he's actually good. Namio knows. They know that they're like working for this fucking idiot. But they know he's fucking wrong. There we go, chapter 124 is gonna start. Destruction. Actually, my suit is packed with explosives. You may enter. Friend is on the other side of that door, just beyond the wall separating this room and that. Fuck! What went wrong? If I steal myself and pull this cord, this will all be over. Kenji, fuck, man. Maru, man, such a loyal friend. Happy New Year. Ah, how do sensei know? I forgot. You don't like being called sensei. Haru-san. Nice to see you indeed. Close. I have always enjoyed your songs. Get closer. be dominating the hit charts. Must get closer. The expo will be happening this year. Must get a good look at his face. Wow, look at that. It looks just like me. No, it doesn't. Also, he does like to be referred to as a female, right? Or in the feminine. Oh no, it's a picture of her. You're just as good at characters as you are singing. Oh, it's a fan. Okay, I'll draw anyone who wants one, but draw it exactly as I see it. So there's a possibility it may cause offense. Of course it won't. I would be honored if you drew my face. Wow, he's an artist as well. Shit. I must burn his face into my mind. Let me make the expo a success. We need your singing closer from human progress and harmony. Shit. So there are people that fucking aren't completely fucking brainwashed. Oh, it's going wrong. Whoops. Looks like previous guest hasn't finished. Pardon me. United Nations Peace Prize. There's Manjumis in that poster. 9 chosen from Friendship Party. Who's that guy in the suit there? It looks like Fukube, but it isn't, I don't think. The former Minister of Health and Welfare, Mitsugi Yasutaka. Look at all these fucking heads. It's him. Yukiji's boss, the man who used his position and custom to smuggle the virus into the country in 2000. Okay, so I was wondering how they were able to do all that shit. No one knows. That's him. Hello everybody. Hello to everybody in the entire world. That voice. Year 2015. The voice I can hear mixed with Halu senses. Everybody dance. Friend is singing. Ah, hello. Very dull. Ah, hello. Don't forget. Let's hold hands and dance. Etch his face into your mind. He ain't surviving this. People who see this face, unless they're important. Hello everybody. Ah, hello to all the people of the world. Hello the year 2015. Everybody dance. I wonder what did this song sounds like in Onizuka's head. What's the tune that he composed? Didn't somebody say he's actually composed the tunes for the songs in this? Nick, I think you shared me a link of another song. It was a Kenji song you linked. But is there a song for this? Hello everybody. What does this sound like? Does it sound as annoying as it's making out on his face? Look at that fucking bulging veins and shit. Hello, don't concern yourself about me. If you find a chance, do not hesitate. Hey Maru, wanna go get some ramen? He's seen the ghost of his friend, Kenji. Former minister and now I'm the head of the International Epidemic Relief Fund. It's like FEMA being in on the conspiracy as well. FEMA is told to go and clean up, right? Rehouse, relocate, redo this. At the same time, they're working with big businesses who want the contracts to fucking build their shit, build their condos, build. You know, it's just like they see the silver lining in natural disaster, man. That's what it is. They want everyone by the short and curlies, man. Your wife just called. She said your grandchild was born safely. See, now he's gonna think about blowing up. Really? And my daughter? Both mother and child are perfectly fine. Really? Yes. They had said it might be a premature birth. That both she and the baby might be in danger. Congratulations. Thank you. Don't do anything crazy. I don't want to get any innocent people dragged into this. If you think your life is in danger, take off running at full speed, please. Shit, man. Boy, Maru. Just don't die. So, you're not going to do it today? Suicide bombing and things that would hurt innocent people are what they would do. Don. What a fucking Don. Let's go, Maru. Yes, sir. I like this pairing. I fucking hated this. Here we go. Chapter 125. A secret connection. Knock knock. I like that chapter. Certainly aren't any signs of life in here. That register for the year 2003. It's an empty house with all this is abandoned. He and I both loved the science room. Ah, yeah, this guy. Dr. Yamane, yeah. Secret connection. Damn, just when we were getting closer to the man at the center of the virus manufacturing for Bloody New Year's Eve. What should we do? Shogun. I love it like she calls him that. Who's there? Who are you? The old lady. Every time Onizuka draws a face, it's so distinctive, right? So much expression on it. You know, that's what I've noticed. Some mangas where the only expression characters have are smiles or fucking look of anger when they're in action scenes. There's no subtlety, and he gives a lot of subtlety to the expressions. Like, the way he's drawn it, that doesn't just look like anger in that face. That face looks like it's fear, paranoia, discontentment with youth. And there's so much in that face, right? Are you those thieves who be ransacking the neighborhood? I'll call the police. No, we're not. Stay away. We're not thieves. I swear, please settle down. Drat left it behind. Do you live next door? Huh? Yes, that's right. This is Yaman. This is red, isn't it? This man is a former co-worker of his. Is Yamana's son in here right now? 3 years ago, maybe 4. I'd say 3 just on bloody New Year's Eve. After he did what he did, 4 years. He went back to his parents' home when his father died. His parents' home? That's where that is. It's an old college lab friend of his. And I need to thank Yamana-san for all the years I worked for him. The address is written in there. I don't know if he's there now, however. Thank you very much. We pulled off somewhere. It's the neighborhood I lived in as a child. Wait, didn't you say Dr. Yamane was at the same age as you? Dr. Yamane. No. Yamane-kun. Uchiai-kun. Okay. Hi, Yamane-kun. We saw a bit glimpse of this at the end of the last one, right? Hi, Yamane-kun. It stinks that we have to stay at school Saturday afternoons. This class representative stuff is the dumps. It's the looking at the fish tank. Don't you think, Uchiai-kun? Sigh, oh dear. Now his old home has been torn down into a parking lot. Wow. School. We're going to the school. Remember something extremely important. Fuck, you know. It's a trip down memory lane, man. That's what I love about this. Everything they keep it's coherent, right? Even if you're flashing back and forward, everything in the past dictates things in the future, and it's always right time to go back, right? To remember something. Hey, Uchiha-kun, what did you think of this one studying science supplement? Supplements are better. Oh, you'd had a 4th grade experiments. No, I thought you cared more than that. What are you trying to say? Oh, I just heard some things. What? I know you guys play in the empty field with your secret base. You have a book of prophecy, don't you? Wow, what busybody. How do you know about it? I heard from a friend. Who's your friend? I can't tell you. Is it only you and him who know? Maybe one more person who told me. It's the director, and he's talking about one more person knows him, friend, and the director. That's not good enough. Your book of prophecy won't end the world. Who cares if some giant robot starts roaring in the middle of a city? It's probably, what's his name? Kenji. Is the right idea, right? Smart guy like you should be playing with a boy like you. Mind your own beeswax. Mind your own beeswax. That's a Britishism, man. What do you think? We would use a virus. We'll spread a virus, killer germs. Isn't that much a better plan? Wow, what a busybody doctor, scientist / scientist. Even at that age, I'm getting a Johan vibe off him, man. Wise beyond his years, man. But in the wrong direction. The class representative meeting is going to start. Don't you want to know more about it? We're making something much better than your book of prophecy. It's called the New Book of Prophecy. For Old Testament and New Testament. Come to the library if you want to know more. At this age, they were planning this. Maybe it was like child fantasy to them right now. Maybe there was some legitimacy. Maybe there was an adult that warped these guys' friend, right? We're all influenced by adults. Look at Kana. Look how she looks up to Kenji. She's everything she is she's been influenced by Kenji. Maybe this all comes back down to adults' responsibility towards a child and friend's upbringing. Once we find out who friend is, I'm sure friend didn't just become this fucking evil idiot just like that. Maybe he's product of domestic abuse. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. In that sense, it'll remind me of Monster in that regard, right? Is Johan this evil Damien rebirth of the new fucking Führer / Satan on Earth or some shit? Or is he just a little kid that had a traumatic experience and his whole worldview fucking, influenced what he went on to do? So there's a book in the library we use for our secret correspondence. Fucking hell. I would kind of be like these kids. I was bare into spy shit, right? Secret codes, Morse code, spy shit, spy cams, all that kind of shit. Book used for sending messages. I didn't think about it at the time. No, I pretended not to. I couldn't help but be interested. I just tried to ignore them. Instead, evil's got to lose in the end. Really? If the bad guy dropped a big hydrogen bomb, the good guys would all die at the same time. They wouldn't use a hydrogen bomb. If you dropped a hydrogen bomb, it would ruin the city. This is why Ocho sounded so creepy, right? Like when we first introduced to the kid Ocho, we thought, fuck, he must be on. He's really creepy and really ahead of his time, like smarter than the average kid, right? And it's because he was, right? But he was on their side. He was their friend. He wasn't off on the side with the other friend and director and shit. Then how will they attack Ocho? Germ warfare. So he's getting his ideas, right? Off the conversation he had. I told Kenji and the others about the germ warfare plan as if it was all my idea. But fuck, if they'd taken it seriously back then, man. Because there's not a scientist among them. Really, there isn't. None of them went on to be a scientist. Kenji fucking school dropout, I guess. Looked after Kana. Maru was Maru, mundane job. Donkey, I don't know if he was employed when he died. Kerouan, where's Kerouan? The guy they call Frog. Carry On. I wonder what he's up to. And what about this book they use for correspondence? I swear if it's Carry On, man. Friend can't be Carry On though. We've seen Friend outside of gatherings where Carry On was there. Okay. Yamale couldn't tell me. There's a book that always stays in the library. A book that will never be borrowed by anyone. A book that always stays in the library. But it's 2015 and the school's campus has been renovated. Could there really be a book in the library that never ever be borrowed? Why not? Chapter 136, the library. What's going on? Is that Abe Lincoln? Nah. Published 2004. Let's give up, Showman. Recheck the shelves of books. You can't take. Have these guys had a rest? Doesn't this guy gotta take a pit stop anyway? I know he's a escaped prisoner. You can't go to any of his loved ones because they'll put them in danger. But check the encyclopedias. There's a book that always stays in the library. A book that will never be borrowed by anyone. There's no such book in here. Wasn't that story from 1969? That's far before when I was born. I can't believe that such an old book would still be here, never borrowed by anyone. Don't even know if that Yamane boy was telling the truth. A book of secret correspondence. Something a child would think of. Checked all of this shelf. Let's check the next one. Check a lower shelf then. He couldn't reach the eye. And the giant robot were originally thought of by children. Your book of prophecy won't end the world. What do you think we would use? We'll spread a virus, killer germs. Wow, man. Man's taken it a step too far. Childhood fantasy. Tinkle, tinkle. Caught in the zipper. Little moments like that, man. Awesome. You see the paranoia conspiracy, the paranoia that seeps throughout this manga now. What the fuck? Be quiet, you'll bring security down. The infrared sensors are only on the stairs, so we can use the bathroom on this floor, but still. Schools and nights are just plain creepy. Even such a modern renovation and design, I wonder why. I mean, you're afraid of schools at night too? It doesn't have to just be schools. We had a test of courage when I was a boy. Ever since then, I've never done anything like that again. Say that's coming. He doesn't want to do that again. This guy's the most heroic guy in the manga, man. I've got to turn on the fish tank bubble thing again. It's gonna have my head on a platter. Sorry, no way. Please, Ocho. Kenji can't do it. He has a cold. Wow. I'll feel better if you're there with me. I'm scared of school at night. Wow. Ocho, Monchan. Yeah, that looks like Monchan. I was trying to figure out which kid that was. So what happened in the test of courage? Well, there's much on lagging. What's this book? Published in 1986. Stephen King. He shows a lot of long books where they separate them into 2 volumes for the Japanese edition. Japanese publishers tend to split larger books up into 2 or 3 volume sets. No wonder fucking... They probably do it with fucking manga, right? Monster fucking was split up into more than that, man. It's into how many volumes? This isn't indicated as 22 volumes, for fuck's sake. Obviously you can't have a book this fucking thick, but still. They do make them bigger, right? Like large and thick. What was that one Stephen King book called? I saw one that looked interesting on my father's bookshelf in the middle school. Once I read the first volume, I went looking for the second, but I couldn't find it anywhere. When I told my dad, he said he didn't buy the second half because he hadn't read the first yet. I didn't have the pocket money. Which one's he referring to? Stephen King novel. I didn't have the pocket money. I'm thinking it, right? They would have split the childhood section and the later one section, the grown-up section, into 2. And I was so excited, I just had to read the rest of it. What if it was the second volume? What if the library only had the second volume of a set? Well, I think people wouldn't borrow it. Look for only second volumes. Sugar, maybe nobody would borrow them, but they could be books that someone borrowed the first volume of over winter. Check every single one. Fuck. But Shogun, wouldn't they get rid of a book like that? I doubt it would stay in the library forever. A signed book. 1967. Look at this card, it's totally blank. Meeting of the Secret Society, tied the night of January 1st, 2015, the last year of modern history. Place the science stream. These kids took it too far. How long have they been planning this? They could not have... Or maybe they decided to revisit this little pact. The 12th volume of 20th Century's Boys comes with a small piece of paper inside it. An exact replica of this little memo. Somebody fucking get me that paper. I want that volume and I want that paper that comes inside it. You know what that reminds me of? You remember that book, that Charles book, Postman, The Postman, or something, some Postman something, and it's got, every page has got envelopes in it, and inside the envelopes are letters, like made up letters that people have sent, right? People used to nick the letters out of them and all that shit. Those, you know, those pop-up book, the Caterpillar was a pop-up book. Then you had certain books that kids fucking loved, but they just decimated it when they borrowed it. I want that volume, 12th volume, this volume, and I want that piece of paper, the replica. See if I find it on eBay. That is so awesome, right? A treat for people buying that volume of the manga, opening up and finding that letter. That would creep them out as well. What the fuck is this? Who put this in there? Oh wow, they scroll. Oh, this is a scan of the This seems to be a scan of the paper. Scanlations, right? So someone scanned it. Oh man, you made the right choice not coming last night, Ocho. Did something happen, Monchan? I don't really know. Donkey went to the science room to turn on the tank by himself, and all of a sudden he jumped out of the science from the second floor. We remember that. And he just took off without a word. He wouldn't tell us what happened there. What happened there? That's what I really want to know. He said he saw a ghost. Donkey saw something in the science room. January 1st, 2015. That's today. Today. Someone is in the science room right now. At least they think so. Chapter 127, science room. Creak. Goodbye, where are you going? Oizumi, Kyoko. Where do you think you're going at this time of night, little lady? The Edo SCM's New Year's concert. Oh, fucking hell, did you not understand? Your life is in fucking danger. Don't you understand the predicament? Edo SCM's fucking bitch. First of all, if you keep wandering out here like this, they'll pinpoint the location of this base. We'll be dragged in, and who knows what they'll do to us. Yoshitsune. I was going to be careful. What? Yoshitsune is becoming a leader. He's fucking becoming a boss. Look how he's holding it. What done? You think you're invincible, don't you? Yoshitsune, that's enough. You think there's no way a teenage girl like you would die? So what done? That's exactly what I would say. You think there's no way someone as young and healthy as you could die, don't you? You're fucking right, man. You're fucking right. You could be dead tomorrow. You could be some fucking in a gutter somewhere, throat slit, fucking wide open. How many young kids like you do you think died on bloody Year's Eve 2000? Fucking don't, yo. Fucking don't. Boy, Ocho-sama. I thought I'd like, sorry, my boy Yoshitsune. I thought I'd like Ocho, man, but Yoshitsune is fucking coming to his own, man. That is so awesome. That's enough, Yoshitsune. Wow, I'm sorry. But the people we're fighting will do things like that without hesitation. Right, Kenji? What done, man? He's become a legend. I swear to God, people become legends as they get older. As they old fucking old timers, man. That's what it's about, man. Burning brightly in fucking old age. That's what it's about. You got all that fucking knowledge of history, all the shit that's happened. You fucking beat into the youth. We're so shit at learning, man. Looking to celebrate anything down here. Just look at old pictures every day, trying to remember things I never knew. Where's Carla? She's been gone since midday, visiting Dr. Yamane-kun's house. So you let Carla walk around all she wants. Carla will meet up with Ocho then, I guess, in some ways. And it's probably Yamane off in there. She's in the library. She's not like you. I got a call from Carla. She said his house has been turned into a parking lot. Oh, she's there. Figures that this was just so many years ago. She doesn't know about the science room, though. But maybe she'll end up there somehow. I think it might be impossible for her to remember Friend's face. Yes, it is. I mean, seriously, you should never rely on my memories. I have a bad memory to begin with, and I'm terrible at school tests. These aren't even like the kids I saw in the virtual attraction. But they're a tiny bit smaller, like this boy. He wasn't that tall compared to the rest. What do you mean? Oh, I don't know. Kids can grow so much in just 1 year. They don't look all grown up in this picture. What time? You met us in our childhood years in the virtual attraction at Tomodachi Land. Yes. It was a really hot summer vacation. Then we went on our test of courage to the Mansion hanging out. So there was a big, huge, creepy Teru Bozu hanging inside. No wonder we seem smaller than in these graduation photos. That was 1970. No, what? It was 1971. We were in 5th grade in 1970, dear. Look at the tone. You can tell the tone, right? No, it wasn't. I can at least remember that part. It was the date on the newspaper I saw at the candy store. What significance is this? I swear. Miwa year 46, 1971, August 28th. It was 1971. What does that mean? I'm sure the mansion of the Hanging Hill incident was most certainly 1970. Is Friend's memory wrong, or is Friend lying? What would he have to gain from 1 year? 1970 was the mansion on the hanging hill. 1971 was what happened that year? 6th grade. Forget it. I can't even remember 6th grade. And you're way older than me. Carp dissection. It was a ghost of a student who loved experiments. The boys were so excited. Oh. Katsumata-kun, the boy who loved science experiments. But he died the day before the dissection. Then his ghost haunted the science room at night dissecting. Monchild. So Monchild was referring to that then, yeah? At Donkey's wake, Monchild was talking about how he forgot to turn on the aquarium in 6th grade and snuck into the school at night. Donkey saw something when he was there. In the science room. So it couldn't be that actual ghost, right? Stop it, Shogun. Wait, what is that supposed to mean? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. You don't know, but what did Donkey see? I don't know anything. The only thing I'm sure of is that the school science room is where it happened, is where we're going now. What's all this got to do with Friend, though? The stairs are being Friend. This is like a sidetrack. They're getting sidetracked. The type of people who are meeting here tonight wouldn't do anything sneaky like cutting glass windows to get in. These are friends. These are friends, right? So I guess if they can pass active senses while setting them off, they are ghosts. Right, let's shift it into the realm of... I guess there has always been a supernatural aspect to it. They deactivate, which means anyone in the science room is human flesh and blood. What was it that you saw that night? Someone's here. Is that can't be Friend, can it? Where's the Yamane? Look at the way it's like a chalk. Someone's gone over it. Charcoal. I love that. Chapter 128. Under the alcohol lamp. Who's there? The summer of 1971. One night, Donkey came into the science room just like you, and he turned the aquarium power. He should have turned around and left. But instead he picked up the alcohol lamp, lit it just like this, and saw something he shouldn't have seen. So you're here. What is it, Friend's face? Or is that Yamane? Is that you or Chiai-kun? Hold on, what the hell? Dr. Yamane-kun, okay. Yes, Ochiai-kun. You found the message based on what I told you those many years ago. Was he dropping some hits? But maybe it was something you shouldn't have seen instead. The same way that Donkey saw something he shouldn't have. What did he see? What did Donkey see in here? Friend was born in this science room. No. Maybe I should say he died here. What? Fucking cryptic. They get more and more cryptic about it. What happened in 1970? Has been changed to 1971 in Friend's virtual attraction. 1970 was the mansion on the hanging hill. 1971 was Donkey in the science room. It's either a mistake in Friend's memory or, like Yukiji said, Friend is lying. Why would he need to lie about that? Does anyone could go on the test of courage to the mansion with you? Let's see who was there. I can't remember what about. You were just there in the virtual attraction. Was the Yamane there? I don't know. 70 was 5th grade. Nobody was in the same class. Oh, what is it, Yoshitsune? 1970. The expo, the World Expo. What about it? Did you go to the expo, Yukiji? Yes, I did. I dragged my grandfather there. But all I remember were the long lines and the heat. Wasn't a donkey trying to borrow a bicycle to go to the expo? My grandfather's bone setting clinic couldn't close for an extended time, so we were only there for 3 days and 2 nights. Yeah, a bone setting clinic she used to talk about. 3 days, 2 nights, about the same for me. But there was also the expo group. Expo group was that. That's what we call all the kids who had relatives in the expo area, or other ways to get there easily. The kids who stayed in Osaka vacation, all vacation long, and went to the expo every day. Yamane was one of them. Okay. I can't remember when we were in line for the American Hall. He turned back, yeah, Donkey turned back. Are you alright, Yoshitsune? You don't look so good. I'm fine. Aw, man, Yoshitsune was such a little don, man. You know, Expo Group doesn't have to wait in these lines. Why? They play their time, so they avoid the crowds. They go to a less crowded place like Laotian Hall and the Afghanistan Hall in the middle of the day. They go to the popular place in the morning when there aren't many people. Lucky. How do you know that much? Kono from class 2 got a letter from one of the guys in the Expo Group. It said, I'll be in Osaka until August 31st. You know Yamane, it was from him. They're so lucky. Lucky. Yoshitsune, poor Yoshitsune, he fainted from sunstroke. I was jealous. I was so incredibly jealous of Yamane-kun at that moment. That's how I can remember it. I'll be in Osaka until August 31st, and the Hanging Hill incident was August 29th at the virtual attraction. What's up, man? What's with these summifications that Yamane wouldn't have been in Tokyo at the time? The Expo Group, but it wasn't. What is the point of this? This keep going around in circles. He wasn't there. This. Fucking, let's get to the cut to the chase already, yeah? But it was us who stole their glory, huh? I can remember. The boys in the Expo Group were supposed to be the stars of the class with all their souvenirs and stories. But Kenji and Ocho upstaged them by talking about how they saw a ghost in the mansion at the Hanging Hill. Oh, really? Our class representative Gucci went to the Expo with their group. He was very jealous of you guys. They convoluted this story, man, honestly. I thought boys get envious over the stupidest things. They need to cut to the chase so we understand what the fuck the point is. It was true, Kenji and Ocho were the stars of the moment. Really? I never noticed. And that's when the boys in their class started to change. Friend is one of this group's members. Yes, Friend is coming. He will be here tonight in this science room. Alright. What did Donkey see though? Fucking wait, I'll try to answer. What did Donkey see? Most likely it was Friend, right? Doing something. He wants to keep it a secret, that's why. He'll come to kill me. What? Is this how they communicate? It's so cryptically, like friend circle. Like they're literally like mental. They're just mental. Unless they believe what they're doing is like divine and profound. Click, click. So then I went just right out and talked to Kubo-san's wife. Yes, sir. I said I feel sorry for your daughter-in-law, but something's wrong with your son. Yes, yes. The face of Friend. Chapter 129. Him. Well, isn't that what anyone would think? Yes, yes. Abu. Oh my god, that's God. Is that Kana? Boo, boo. Dada. Who? Who is this? Who are you? That is Kala. Him. God, look how fat she be. Footsteps. I just heard footsteps in the hall. It can't be Friend, can it? Yamane, what is your connection to Friend? What have you done for him? All I did was continue my research. The virus. That was I could do my research. We would find a virus and make a vaccine, then find another virus that the vaccine couldn't cure. And make another vaccine, and then find another virus that the new vaccine couldn't cure. I would have continued that research forever if Kiriko-san had come to me in 2003. Kiriko, okay, yeah. Kiriko, you mean Endo Kiriko? Yes, that Kiriko. What does Kenji's sister have to do with you people? She was a scientist. She was a bacteriologist. She had been missing for years, and then she came to me in 2003. Yeah, we found out that she was working with those guys, right? In the picture with Yamane. The virus, but she got conscience. She grew a fucking conscience. Kana, stop wandering around and come on right this minute. Okay, what are you going to do? What are you doing right now? We're trying to answer what fucking Donkey saw, for fuck's sake. And now we're just off the... I'm fine, don't worry. Where do you think I am right now, Aunt Mikiji? In front of the building where Uncle Kenji and Grandma used to live. Now it's an apartment complex. Look at that, man. Look at that. It's like almost... You know, there was a moment in the beginning of this manga which I love, and I love here, right? We have 3 stages. We have we had the past with the children. We had them as young adults, I guess, teenagers to young adults, and then we have this, the future, right? They were when they were growing up, right? Sorry, they were growing up basically. This is the future. They were all growing up, and they decided, let's go to our old haunts, right? Let's go to our old fields, and on their little where their den used to be in their childhood, right? Their little childhood den. They found apartment complexes built on top of those. Now on top of where they were in their adult lives, you got other fucking things built on top of those. It's like the fucking semi sort of revisionist history type shit, right? You get what I'm saying? Like make it like it never existed, but people remember. It's the memory, right? Now it's an apartment complex. That old library's now got a fucking something else built on top of it. Baby's clothes. I was that age around that time. Abu, fucking so cute, man. Look how he drew that cute baby, Kana. You know Kana would grow up right, man. Uncle Kenji, anyways, come home. She can't remember, have those memories. Kids, even babies that age, you won't remember unless you're imprinted on you. It's like 1 or 2 key memories, right? Anyways, come home, Lakana. It seems that Dr. Yamana's house is now a parking lot, but I still wanted to walk around a bit more. So yeah, they were talking about she was visiting his old house. It's all started here, didn't it? There might be some kind of clue. Kana, you have to take a break. You haven't been sleeping. What have you? I'm fine, Kana. Been acting strangely ever since you came home from Naluhama. They told us that you found some information about Dr. Yamane. Was that all? Did you find it? I am Godzilla. I crushed 150 people under my feet. Nothing at all. Oh, I know. Why don't I go by your old house on Yukiji? I bet there's still a bone setting clinic. I'll take a picture. I'm guaranteed there won't be a bone setting clinic. See you soon. The street grandma. She remembers, man. She remembers. And a baby stroller. Shit. A warehouse. So then I just went right out and talked to Kubo-san's wife. Grandma. So those are memories she was having. But so she seems to have a memory of someone picking her up that she called Daddy. So she's seen friend. Because you remember that image. Who are you? Sans, my God, Kiriko-san, Kenji's sister. But then after I saw her, I became so frightened. I was absolutely terrified, so I decided to run away from friend. Why? I thought that I would be running from him forever, but I got this letter in the mail. Do you remember? The secret society notice. I thought I had gotten away from him, but he still knew where I was. If I couldn't get away from him, if I had to know where to run, then I might as well. Who lifted me out of the stroller? Grandma was crying. She found me after I was taken away and she was crying. That was her. That must have been. We left in a wide open space, somewhere wide. School courtyard. Then who was it? Who took me there? His friend. Who are you? Oh my God, here he is. Who is this guy? 12 hours previous. There's a lot of shifting back and forth now. A lot. The face of friend. This is gunshot 1. Translated. Okay. Chapter 130. I cannot ruin the drawing. You must infuse the pen with your first impression and draw it all at once. If you let your first chance get away from you, you'll never regain that first impression. I believe that. That's how I draw. When I used to do art, right, fine art at A level, you need to make sure you get the basics of it down, your first impression down in a rough form, and then just work on the shading and the cross-hatching, whatever style you use and shit, man. Man, I was a good artist, man. I'll tell you that. Like, I don't want to toot my own trumpet, right? Like, but I was a fucking sick artist, man. I wish I had more time to draw, man. Draw again, man. But it's just going out of me, man. That's how you draw portrait. I'm not talking about fucking caricatures and fucking cartoon character drawing. I'm talking about proper art, man. Painting, you know, life art. We did life art at Hampton Court, man. We would draw naked men, naked women, life drawing, charcoal shit, all that good shit, man. But it's very hard to grasp his face. On a side note, I did my project on Hokusai. You know, the first, you could kind of call him the first mangaka. Hokusai would do wood prints, right? And I think Hokusai, am I getting wrong? Hokusai did the... It was someone else that did the Mount Fuji with the waves painting. I don't know. Correct me, because this is fucking over decades ago. So I did that, and yeah, it was wood prints, right? Japanese wood prints. I did my project on. But it's very hard to grasp his face. No. Not only is it hard to identify it, but the image seems to change slightly before your very eyes. When you live for 50 years, all your life experiences are chiseled out on your face. However, Friend's face shows none of that. Like a child. That's exactly it. He's like a grown-up child, man. Clever observation, Maro. Is she trying to remember his face? Just show us his face. If it's not someone we know, then it won't matter. The rocking from the car was beneficial, it seems. I had to be careful not to add extra lines. That drawing captures at least one facet of Friend's face. He recognizes it. It must be someone they know. Him. Who the fuck is it? Who is Friend? I have a feeling that the old friend... You know what? Nah, it can't be. Wouldn't it be fucked up if Kenji managed to take out whoever the old friend was, but Kenji is now the new friend? Wouldn't it be fucked up? Him. They say him as though he's an acquaintance, not a friend. He would have said Kenji. Oh shit, Kenji. Like, he wouldn't say him. They'd say him as in... I don't know, man. It could be Manjumue for all I know. I don't know. Fuck it up. Stop the car. Mado. I'm sorry, maybe I excuse for some personal business. Will you be alright by yourself, Mado? Yes. Mado seems to be fucking traumatized. 606. Ding dong. Yo. I'm here to give my New Year's greeting. Oh well. Mom's out right now. I'd like to offer incense. Incense? Come on in. I'm sorry, I know this is sad at all. The altar's over there. Are you alone? My sister's out with her friends. My brother lives by himself now. I'll get this over with. I'm home or a guest. Who's this? The wife? Friend of my husband. Oh, thank you. I was just in the area. I guess you've been living here ever since. Yes, I managed to cover the apartment loan. My husband's insurance, I see. How did you know him? We were classmates in elementary school. Oh, who's he come to visit? This is not Kenji. Oh, I see now. He never really liked to talk about his past. She's not that old either. Well, she's old, but you know what I mean. Who are they visiting? Donkey? Not Donkey. Donkey Dad. Yeah, Donkey Dad is a grown up. At my office Simpsons. Oh, certainly. Yeah, he did, didn't he? They went to his funeral as grown ups. This guy, who is this guy? This is your husband, huh? This is your husband in this picture. I recognize that kid with the little top knot there. This is your husband in the picture. Yes, of course. Have you ever let this apartment to anyone in 1997? Have you then? You have then, huh? You left your children here and let someone else use the apartment. Who was it? I'm not trying to harm or criticize you. I just want to know who it was. I remember that night. What the hell's going on? We kept waiting for Mum, but she never came home. The three of us were totally starving. Then this superhero who was going to save the world showed up. Superhero? Made us... For what? Why are we going off on these tangents? We need the... Okay. But this is all drawing towards... Yamane being involved in something. Donkey saw something which we haven't got an answer to. At least tell us what was doing back then, right? He made us food. It was like good, so good. We tried to make it a bunch of times after that, but it's hard to get the flavor right. What did he make for you? What was it called? Was it some ramen or some shit? Ken-chan rice. Kenji. That was a year after my husband died in that traffic accident. They came to me with their plan. Bought a very large sum of money. And that night yes sir, I was relaxing at a hot springs resort. Who was it that asked you to do it? Someone from the friend organization. Ah, interesting. Forgive me for bothering you so late at night. How to sense it? I neglected to attend New Year's party. Yes. Walking around the neighborhood I grew up in, I was visiting a man's house, but his house wasn't there anymore. How to sense it? I know who friend is now. I mean, wouldn't you be able to tell by that picture? Everything seems to point towards Kenji, though. They brought him up, though. Someone's in the schoolyard. Fuck it. Look, how many people are like converging on this place? A gunshot. 1970, 1971. The face of a friend. Gunshot 2. This is chapter 131. Gunshot 2. The Xbox was in Expo was in 1970. We were 5th graders. That summer we did the test of courage at the mansion. Our friend's virtual track and the test of courage was set in 1971. Anyways, come on now. Why would he change it? It doesn't mean anything to like people who don't know this shit. Kana, you have to take a break. You revisionist history though, right? You have to take a break. You haven't been sleeping, what have you? Now we're cutting back to the phone call from this end. 97 was the year that Donkey saw something in the science room. Kana, you've been acting strange ever since you came back from Naruhama, the science room at night. You told us that you found some information about Dr. Yamane. Science room Yamane from the biology club. Yamane's class are written in Monchan's memo. Okay, yeah. Okay, Yamane was researching something, and Donkey saw something he shouldn't have. Bacteriology, Kana. It's a bit far-fetched though, man. Kids actually trying to work on at that age on a virus then and there, like the inception of that virus is there in that moment. It's a bit far-fetched for the kids though. I saw that girl with the end of me. Is a friend trying to hide something? 1970 was the Expo. 1971 was what happened in 1971. We were in 6th grade. Yeah, you said that like fucking 3 times. A 10-day siege and a shooting standoff between the riot police and a group of United Red Army extremists at a lodge in Kuroizawa, Nagano Prefecture. So the real history they incorporate. The Asama standoff. No, I think that was 72. Hey girl. You've got a history book with you, right? I mean, come straight from school. I'll look tomorrow. For now, I sleep. Is it here in this bag? Don't stop it. Don't look inside a girl's bag like that. Fuck off. 1 or 2 condoms isn't going to shock me. Stop it, you dirty old man. I'll get out, okay? Here. This book's fault, anyways. Even that book is probably revised. I just opened up this page in random history class and said, I'll do the bloody New Year's Eve for my report. That's all. If I hadn't said this picture looks fake, I wouldn't be in this mess right now. They've used that photo in lots of articles. I hate it. The Kenji faction controls the giant robot. It's obviously a cheap composite photo. Not even worth looking at, right? It would be so easy to make this photo with computer graphics. It's a trap designed to snare innocent young girls like me. But the more you look at it, the more realistic it seems. That's right, those were the clothes we were wearing that day. What if they use another photo for that? Did someone take a picture of us? Someone took. Click. As they were walking away. This is bloody New Year's Eve, someone took that picture. I just wanted to commemorate the event. What? What the fuck is going on? I remember who took it. Yes, who? We were all nervous about heading into the final battle. Yes, I think he was just trying to calm our nerves. He was always taking pictures of us walking around with his camera. You remember how we had that class reunion? They never mentioned the name. Why are you withholding this shit, man? It better be, this twist better be the best fucking twist ever. It better be. You mean that time when I couldn't come because I found Manjuma's drugs at the airport? Yes, actually, I didn't know who he was at the time. I only remember when Kenji told me. It wasn't only him too. I couldn't remember who most of the people were. That's right, we also got into a weird subject there, weird subject. You remember the spoon bending incident in 6th grade? Yes. All the cafeteria spoons were bent. The teacher, who's the villain? Yuri Geller, what the fuck is going on? The teacher made us all close our eyes, then asked the perpetrator to raise his or her hands. But then he eventually forgot who it was who did it. So at the reunion they made us all close our eyes again and made whoever it was raise their hand. Yes. So who was it? I don't know. What is going on? Who cares? The person who bends spoons, Yamane doing experiments there, donkey saw something. Like, fucking makes sense, man. What? Every fucking chapter is a new question. Bring it around, tie it together, man. This has been probably the worst chapter for me, man. Like, was it? What was it called, Koizumi? Huh? The name of the place our teacher is in. The assisted living home that Sekiguchi Sensei lives in now. Ah, Sekiguchi, the guy that remembers the name of. Yeah, the director. The only person that remembered the director's name was Sekiguchi in the old home. Yeah, and he was taking pictures, right? Hello, I'm sorry for calling late night early in the morning. I'd like to speak with Sekiguchi Sensei. Sekiguchi Sensei, I'm sorry for bothering you. No problem, we're already awake and having tea at this time anyways. My name is Minamoto. I graduated from class in 1971. Everyone called me Yoshitsune. Ah, Yoshitsune, I remember. I haven't seen you since class reunion. I want to talk about that reunion. You know this is very sudden, but do you remember whoever it was who bent all the cafeteria spoons? I'm afraid I can't tell you, Yoshitsune. What? I'm going to take that to my grave. I understand how you feel, but no, I've decided. I'm sorry, I can't tell you. What? I also have a secret that I was going to take to my grave. Someone had brought outside dirt into the principal's flower garden and filled it full of weeds. You had protected us by telling the principal that no student in your class would do such a thing, but it really was us. We were copying a scene from the movie The Great Escape. I'm very sorry, sir. Ah, I see. Well, then you should say, I suppose I can't refuse your request now. The person who bent all the spoons was... I see, thank you, sir. My suspicions were confirmed. I was left here in the middle of the schoolyard. Someone took me out of the stroller. The man who lifted me up. No, that face. That's my father. We're getting to see it, the edge of his face there. But that looks... Alright. It better be someone I can remember the minute I see it. That's my father, a gunshot. 20th Century Boys. Chapter 132, the real gunshot. Who are you? Can't you tell? That's fucking, that's gotta be friend. It can't be another troll. I remember it all so clearly. You must be aged now. That hot summer, the smell of grass, light and shadow. Who are you? Oops, be careful. There are many traps in the grass to catch your feet. Sneak carefully so don't get stuck. You have to enter quiet enough that no one will hear because this is a secret base. What are you talking about, man? Put us out. Misery. Take a look. Shonen magazine, Shonen Sunday, Aborn Punch. The news hits from overseas and play on the Fen radio station. But there's something even more interesting inside. Book of Prophecy. So this is how he figured out the Book of Prophecy. Fair enough. First they bombarded San Francisco and London with terrifying biological weapons. They blew up the airport. The people had nowhere left to run. Then New Year's Eve 2000, the last day of the 20th century, the evildoers began their plot to destroy the earth. Fascinating. So fascinating, yet... Who are you? I am Collins. Is he referring to Collins from space again? He keeps referring to himself like that. Apollo 11, while Armstrong and Aldrin walked on the moon, he was stuck in the fucking lander, right? I sat spinning around in its orbit watching. I mean, poor little Lieutenant Collins. Nobody was watching me. They were all watching Armstrong. Okay. Yeah, we know that. I bent all those spoons, but the teacher made everyone close their eyes. And made the spoon bender raise his hand. I had my hand raised like this, but they had all their eyes closed. They weren't looking at me. But didn't you didn't want people to know you, right? Look, someone look at me. Someone be shocked. That terrible territory Bozu is hanging in midair. Someone scream, run around in terror. He wants to terrify people. Yeah, I get it. But no, that Book of Prophecy isn't enough. He wants, what is it? He wants to be a savior? Has he got a savior complex? What the fuck is going on? And that's why you made the new Book of Prophecy. Either the new Book of Prophecy or the true Book of Prophecy. No, with the way it's written in Japanese, it could be translated as either of those things. New or true. I thought long and hard about that, but now it doesn't matter. Either way, it's still a fake. You told me many stories about ESP, extrasensory perception, about destroying the world. You told me it when we laughed, using words that only we understood. Didn't banish mean to kill someone. Yeah. I knew even as... But it was a childhood fantasy back then. I knew even as I laughed, I knew even though I didn't say anything, that you were a liar. What? Have you lied so much that you can't tell what is a lie and what isn't anymore? So many lies you want to hide. Is the lie of 1970 the one you want to hide the most? Or is it the lie in the science room in 1971? Here we go. Here we go. That's right, you really want to hide that one. That's why. You banished Donkey. But Donkey died later in life. Or did he give him a virus? Was that the early virus? Was that the early prototype of the virus that they were working on at night? And Donkey was, and maybe sometime later in life, he died. Who are you going to banish next? Me? You died once in this room. No, you didn't die, actually. You just failed in your life. You banished Donkey for seeing the truth, and now you're going to banish me too. Oh no, either he saw him and then Donkey escaped and he came back to him in later life. No more talk. I have men surrounding this room. See, he dropped his act, right? What's wrong with Fred? Who is this guy? Another lie. It's not a lie. None of you will leave this room alive. Lies. Kakuta, run. But Shogun, I'm going to find out who he is. These are all lies. These are lies. Lies, lies, lies. He shot him. A friend wouldn't risk coming in, man. The fact with the mask, he could get anyone to walk in and read a script. December 31st, 2000. Fuck. The Face of a Friend, chapter 133. You, who? But you're dead. Then who are they talking about? Donkey. Who's dead? The only people that have died in his lifetime up until this point are Donkey. Carry On didn't die. He must be still alive. Then those kids. And that story about your what? Whoa, hold on a second. But you're dead. Then those kids. And that story about your wife. All lies to sneak closer to me. Who? Tip my sister. Kana, you... Just to get closer to me. I'm trying to recollect. Who relayed a story about kids and his wife? The Face of a Friend. Who? January 2nd, 2015, early morning. A gunshot. He shot him. Hey, Geese, you scared me. He's got a... What? It's a repeat. 1971 all over again. Huh? But now it's different. There will be no lies and tricks like last time. Huh? Am I dying? What kind of response is that? No, that can't be. Call an ambulance. This can't be happening. Of course it's happening. Look what you've done. This wasn't in the prophecy. That's right. It's all over now. It's all over. No. I was almost... No, this is not... We're barely halfway through this manga. What's going on? Do we know who he is? Just show us his face. It's over. I didn't think I could shoot him, but I did. It's over now. Now, Kiriko-san. What? I've shot a man holding a gun. Make sure friend is safe. They had men outside then. God, could they see friend was telling the truth about his man, but shot. Okay, police. 2 gunshots, but it's too early for the police to arrive. Young lady, you should get away from here. The man who lifted me up when I was a baby. I remember his face. Are you... That's my father. You're Who? Fukube. I saw Fukube in that picture. In that tiny ass picture, in that tiny ass fucking picture, where she was standing, Fukube was in there. They hadn't told us that. So they were. It was a workplace romance with Ikana's mum or something. Fukube. No wonder we haven't fucking heard anything from Fukube. Fukube's friend. But there's no... I'm sure if I read this again there'll be clues, but Fukube was with them that day though. They were in the underground. They were the fucking elite squad that was going out to fucking save the world. What? No wonder Fukube's been out of the fucking game. Oh, it's over. Fukube. What? Nah. He was on the roof with Ken. Hold on a second. Fukube jumped off the... Fukube sacrificed himself on the roof. Did he? He jumped with Friend. Did he? He was instrumental in taking down Friend. Fukube. And the guy looks like he hasn't aged a day. Well, he doesn't look like he's aged, but maybe he can't grow a beard or something, I don't know. Fukube? No, that's bullshit. They've been brainwashed. They've done something to him. Or a Friend just isn't one person. It's two people working together, and they've got an inside man. So I don't... What? Fukube? What the fuck? I want to call this thumbnail Friend revealed, man. You gotta watch this reaction, peeps. Fuck. What the fuck? Is someone they knew Fukube? Really? Fuck. Okay, you know what, people? I'm gonna end it there. I need to ruminate on this a bit. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter for latest live reaction updates. Those details are below. Click that fucking icon on the bottom and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, man. I need to ruminate on that.